Hey folks, welcome back to the channel. Happy Catty Crypto here. So just to clear a few things up before we proceed with this evening's video, and it's really just regarding my statement that was made. Sorry about that, cat's going bonkers. So HTC is not shutting down, and the node, the channel is just evolving onwards to the node, and I looked at all different kind of ways to get around this and many ways to keep the channel running, but it's just impossible unless I pretty much dig myself into a hole in the ground, which will eventually collapse in on me and bury me with it, along with the node, along with HTC. So yeah, moving forward, if you don't know this, we have got some really good tickers being added to the LUNCPenguin's website. We've got an epoch ticker, we've got the next epoch ticker, we've got blocks until tax prepared, which is a new one. As you can see, we've got an explanation on it. We're going to be adding these little explanations to as much of the things as we can. And yeah, the owner of this website and the creator of the website and the person who does all the developing will be adding as much as he can, as often as he can, and as we feel there's things that need to be added, we will add them. But we're not wizards, we don't have crystal balls and stuff like that. So yeah, and all of this is done totally free. Neither myself or the developer of the website are paid one bit for this. So moving over to the total supply, which I just want to pretty much literally just brush up on it very quickly. You can see we had these lots of these big burns from Lunatics token, and now just back to standard burning, without obviously the absolutely huge burns. I have no doubt they're building up for another big one, and they probably want to keep burning more each time to make it look well, and just to show people, I guess, that whatever they're doing is working. But yeah, I honestly, with the node LUNCDAO's running, the node I'm going to be running, all of the burning coming from that, the burn tax coming from on-chain and off-chain from the looks of things, and going back through the Binance statement in a video tomorrow morning dropping for you folks. We're really going to be trying to digest really what was the point behind that statement, if it really does mean we're going to get the burn tax as long as it happens on chain first. And realistically, we're saving up at the moment here where we're auctioning LUNAPunks, and we've got 5.5 million in revenue from the LUNAPunks so far for next month. But the plan is now to just build the revenue up until all of the punks that we have left in the treasury have sold or been auctioned, and then we're just going to do one big burn from it all. And we just feel like it's better to do that. We're going to do a nice live stream. We're probably going to have Hippie on, the owner of LUNAPunks. We're probably going to have Luna V Shape on to do a LUNAPunk giveaway, and yeah, it's going to be really good. And we're working on a big giveaway for you folks for when the node launches, and it's going to be 3 winners. All you need to do to get an entry to the giveaway is to pretty much redelegate your coins with us, and then drop a screenshot of your redelegated coins, and that gains you 1 entry for possibly 3 winning positions, and each one will be winning 1 million LUNACLASSIC coins each and 1 LUNAPunk each direct to their Terra Station wallets. And what better than that in times like this? You really want more LUNACLASSIC to stake, because that's what it's all about at the moment, earning passive rewards on your bag. So, and 1 million LUNACLASSIC coins is no small amount, plus a LUNAPunk, so you're probably looking at around 200 to 250 pound, maybe a little bit higher per giveaway per person. So like I said, there's going to be 3 winners from that. That will be happening on the 27th of October, because we definitely know that the approximations we got on the blocks seem to be like spot on. And as most of you know, staking happened pretty much directly on the block it was estimated to happen on, which is really good. It means that we're tracking the system very well. There's a lot of people that are putting up proposals, and this always happens, and there's a difference between a whitelisted proposal and just a proposal. When a proposal is whitelisted, you won't need to tap show all to see it, but if you tap show all, we can see that there's some proposals up, and some of these are pretty strange. And I mean, the burn the community pool one, as you folks know, I'm prepping a proposal at the moment. I'm just making sure all the ins and outs are correct. And some people have commented on the Agora text saying, well, you know, you're going to be reversing everything else inside that proposal, and it's not. It's just to remove the community pool burn from it. And as stated in the Agora text, if you haven't seen it, is that there was nothing put into place. There was no multi-signature wallets created and executed to do that community pool burn. And as far as it goes at the moment, it's just a matter of getting the community to agree on a text proposal for it not to happen and burning our community pool. It's such a small amount that it's just pointless for us to do it, and the money could be better used somewhere else. But always beware of these text proposals, and always make sure there's an Agora text that goes with it. And yeah, I mean, I know for certain this isn't put up by Terra Rebels because I'm in direct contact with Ed, Zardar and Vegas, and I see that as the only people I really need to be in contact with at Terra Rebels, because they're the ones who get stuff done. And like myself, I always go to the heads of everything. I don't want to speak to middle people passing information between. I've been done over by that before, which is really horrible. But yeah, the 1.2% burn tax, as far as we know, should be coming in mid-September. So we're rolling into September this week. So I think the likelihood of it happening this month's very high. As to who's putting the proposal up, I don't know yet. I honestly don't know who's going to be putting it up, but I would have thought it would be Vegas who puts the proposal up to set the burn tax to 1.2%, because the burn tax is there, it's in the system, it's ready to go, it just needs setting. It's as simple as that, and it's as simple as writing out the parameter change for the proposal, proposing it, having it voted through, it gets voted through as yes, and then it gets executed on 7.7 days later on an epoch, because that's how parameter changes work. So it's looking really good. We're in a really good position price wise. The majority of the market's just been dumping for a while now, and we're still maintaining a good uptrend in my position. And it's a healthy uptrend. It's a really healthy uptrend, because we're not just shooting up all of a sudden. We're going up. We're crabbing, if you want to call it that, for a while, tracking sideways, consolidating, and then going up again, slight consolidation, up again, little consolidation, up again, loads, and then coming back down for a huge consolidation, and now looking to swing upwards again. And I don't do technical analysis or anything like that, and I know a lot of these people just will literally just go like this. Oh, it's not even going to do it. Oh, I can't even with CoinMarketCap. They change it all so often in this day and age that you can't keep on top of it. So if we get the MACD indicator, you can see we're not overextended currently. We're about a crossover, which a lot of traders see this as positive, so to speak. So hopefully it's going to continue to move on upwards, because that's what you really want to see, don't you? You don't want to see us go downwards anymore. We've done that. We've been downwards. We've headed all the way down, and a lot of us have bought at the bottom, and now we're all moving upwards. And what have you folks done? Have you cashed in on these pumps? Have you sold your bags? Are you in this for the long run? Are you in it for 4 years? How long are you in for? I'm going to be doing a video on my whole exit strategy for LUNACLASSIC. I'm going to be doing it all in a video where we discuss 3 to 4 years down the line, once the burning's finished, what would the node do? What's the plan for the future? And really starting to discuss utility, because a lot of people are infatuated with burning that they're forgetting that we need the utility there. And there's a lot of people in the community who have bought in on the understanding that A, we're going to burn a load of coins, it's going to make the price go up. B, lots of coins are being removed from the circulating supply, so the price has to go up. And it's just not the case. So the way it works with the circulating supply is there's a system called the LCD system, and the best way for me to present this to you folks is it kind of displays exactly what is going on in the system if you query it correctly and use the correct command, so to speak. So when you query the system to see about the circulating supply, there's no endpoint. Because there's no endpoint to handle it, that means there's nothing to change the circulating supply to reduce the coins when obviously we're having all these coins staked, and it's not at the moment doing that. But I do know Ed and Zada are currently working on it, and myself and the creator of the LUNCPenguin's website, we both went through this with them probably about 3-4 days ago now, saying that is, what do we do? So that's why we actually created on the LUNCPenguin's website, on the circulating supply, the unofficial line. So as you can see, oh, there we go. Let's just refresh, shall we? Let's start again. Okay. We're not having a good time here, are we? There we go. So here's the unofficial line. And as you can see, if we remove the unofficial line, just leave that LUNC one. God, we need to make this a little bit better. And as you can see, the unofficial line's going up because there's no LCD system to correct it using the endpoint, meaning that once it reached the endpoint would be the correction of the circulating supply for how many coins were removed via staking. So it is being worked on. Just be patient with it, but don't be in that mindset like, yes, it's going to make it go to the moon, it's going to make it go to the moon. The reason why this project went to the moon before was because the utility was just so good. We had an algorithmic stablecoin with a mint to burn process, which the way it was working, it was just so successful. But we don't need that. What we need is just utility, and more utility, more DApps, more projects and things like that. And a lot of people are saying about that community pool tax going to DApps, and I've stated this many times, but as it stands at the moment, I just wanted to reverse the pool burn itself and then kind of think about it a little bit later along the line, because if we don't allow our blockchain to thrive, okay, and we just start burning our own community pool, don't allow the blockchain any room to pay for things, to help cover marketing campaigns, to try help get listings on different exchanges again, help gain the trust back, help pay for security auditing and things like that, then we need to think about making sure that we have a good treasury from the community pool to do all of those things. Because if the blockchain fails, the DApps will have nowhere to onboard to, because the blockchain would just capitulate again. And it's very important we do this, because I'm under the understanding that a majority of validators are just there to get rewards now until the rewards run out, the Oracle rewards pool runs dry, and they'll be off and just carry on with the mainnet. Like I said, if we just figure out good ways to onboard more utility, we'll be absolutely ace and we'll get to where we need to go. So let me know what you think about all of that, folks. Let me know if utility's not needed, if we could just burn all the coins, we all sit on our bags, and you know, the price will just go up. But as always, just stating the facts to you folks and letting you know how really important certain aspects are, and always saying to you, you know, that burning is really important as well, because it is. But the idea behind the burning is to reduce the market cap, so we're not limited by it, and not to reduce the price of increase the price of coins. That's not what I'm doing it for anyway. So stay safe out there. None of this is financial advice. Beware of scammers, doppelgangers, anybody posting WhatsApp numbers. It's not me. I'm gonna catch you in the next one.